Family limited partnerships. That's the topic of this InvestMinute in today's general finance lesson. How they work, are they useful, and why some may have a different opinion. I'm Jonah. I'm one of the banking bros here at the Cash Compound, and I'm cracking the code today on this saving and investment vehicle, a family limited partnership.
You are now tuned to the banking bros. Said we couldn't make it, drink or settle, this the life we chose. Gave a lot of game, we never got a lot of things. Bow your head and say the prayer, we taught you how to be the bank.
FLPs or FLLCs, Family Limited Liability Companies, lets individuals and families pass on large assets like real estate, a business or a farm, or maybe a valuable art collection by annually gifting partial ownership interests to another generation, while allowing the owners to retain management control. So, here's how it works. Owners transfer assets into the FLPs or FLLCs, and they retain 100% entity interest. Now, the owners can give a certain number of ownership units to children or grandchildren annually, and these gifts qualify for the annual gift tax exclusion and valuation discounts, since they lack marketability and control. The biggest difference between the FLP and the FLLC is asset protection. Protection is available to all members in an FLLC, but it's only available to limited partners in an FLP. Now, here's why it can be useful to you. FLPs and FLLCs both, 1, preserve and transfer wealth. 2, they limit gift and estate taxes. 3, they provide asset protection. And 4, they provide overall planning flexibility. Now, in a family business, an FLP or an FLLC can split business income between family members in lower tax brackets and facilitate succession. Let me give you the 2 cents on why some may not like the plan. There are just a couple of things to be aware of when creating an FLP. First, it can be expensive to set up and maintain because of its complexity. Most often, setting up an FLP will call for a tax specialist and estate planning attorney, and you may need to call on other professionals associated with helping to support an FLP. In addition, because an FLP has to run for tax purposes as a business, it could expose you or other family members to liabilities and debts if it's mishandled in any way by any member of the family. In addition, there could be capital gains liability, and it can be difficult to transfer ownership interest if you're trying to transfer it to minors. Now, here are my thoughts. If you find yourself in a position where you believe an FLP or an FLLC is right for you, you should not go at this setup process alone. This is not watch a few YouTube videos and give it a try type thing. I do not recommend a DIY. It can be really tough to navigate if this trust is right for your situation. If you should use a revocable or an irrevocable trust. You just can't make these decisions, and I don't suggest that you make these decisions on your own. My advice is to use a trusted professional when you are exploring these options. I absolutely love passing on and transferring wealth, which in most cases is the primary reason for FLPs. Now, on our channel, we teach the infinite banking concept, which also passes on wealth. It also eliminates gift and estate taxes in most cases. And if you haven't heard of IBC before, it's utilizing the guaranteed growth in cash flows from life insurance without any risk or market forces. Because these private banks are built inside of life insurance policies, that means that one day I too will be passing a substantial benefit to the next generation. The difference will be that insurance proceeds are not considered ordinary income, and therefore we will have no concern of capital gains, gift, estate taxes. Now, however, and here's where it gets cool, throughout our lifetime, we actually can use the guaranteed cash flows from these personal infinite banking policies to fund the purchases of other income producing assets. These assets also must be passed on after our graduation from the world, and because of this reason, possibly an FLP is a great option to explore. Now, you can personally click the link in the description of the video to see how you too can have guaranteed cash flows that you can use to purchase income-producing assets. So, are you ready for it in under 60 seconds? Here's your FLP investment. FLPs and FLLCs are business entities formed under state law and used for estate planning and wealth management. Now, owners can gradually transfer a business interest to family members using the annual gift tax exclusion and valuation discounts to transfer partial ownership gifts. You can subscribe to this channel and join me for my next Invest Minute for a quick breakdown of crummy power.